Protesters gathered outside the electoral court in Rio to denounce recent raids on public universities. Students and professors say police entered by force to remove anti-fascist banner because they said it was violating electoral law.
They had no right to invade our space and remove a flag that represented the fight against fascism. We can see a general persecution among student movements all over the country without any reason. It did not say the name of any candidate unless the electoral court believes Bolsonaro is a fascist.
Brazilians are heading to the polls in one of the most divisive elections in their history. But many say there is much more at stake in this campaign.
Students say that what happened at Brazil's university was an act of censorship, which was common practice during the military dictatorship. People are extremely sensitive these days because they fear that if Jair Bolsonaro is elected president, Brazil's democracy could be at risk.
TALIRIA Petrone was recently elected to Congress. She has been fighting against inequality and racism all her life. Her friend and ally, activist Marielle Franco, was killed earlier this year here in Rio.
All activists in Brazil are scared nowadays. We have the possibility of having a president who said explicitly that he wants to annihilate and extirpate the Reds, which means our group. We are scared even more following Marielle Franco's assassination, but I cannot stop because, for some people, fighting is not a choice, it's a survival question.
Support for Bolsonaro's far-right agenda has grown across the country. His promise to tackle crime, loosen gun laws and liberalize the economy have won him supporters, even among those he had insulted in the past, including women and black people. Luis Daniel is one of them.
We need to try something new. We had the Workers' Party for many years and it did not work with corruption and the economy. So Bolsonaro will have 4 years to show us what he can do.
Bolsonaro, a former soldier, is an admirer of Brazil's period of military rule from 1964 to 1985. He has promised to run the country with an iron fist.
Jair Bolsonaro announced that if he becomes a president, he will nominate 5 or 6 ministries for civil posts, not ministry for the army, with militaries. So that's an ascension and protagonism of the military that we haven't seen.
Brazil is going through an economic and political crisis that has allowed a controversial figure like Bolsonaro to fill in the void. But if he is elected, many fear he could shake Brazil's democracy to its core. Teresa, Al Jazeera, Rio de Janeiro.